This one comes in. Let's do a zoom in, Chad. From Two-Pack Shaker, who says, bad news, Richard. Some jokesters took an ad out next to yours. It's one thing to call in and make you look. They didn't really.
Yeah, man.
Wow, we did it.
Yeah, brother. The technical difficulties are still on.
Wow, he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, a rap truck guy, man, just pulled that out of thin air. That's what these guys do. Hold on, we got another trucker calling in here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello?
We've got another trucker calling in here. We have Ted Buck, hardcore trucker.
Hey, Richard.
Let's hear what's going on down there. What's the scene like?
I'm a 75-year-old trucker. Been hauling loads for the better part of 45 years.
45 years.
Richard, I just wanted to talk to you about Mark Pyers and how he had a show with your name on it and was basically making a 9-minute joke about you, seeing as how you weren't on.
Well, I was on the show. I was on the show?
You weren't on the show, Richard. I didn't hear you. He did you dirty, in my opinion.
I never heard this.
Here's a guy who probably complains to his wife and kids about Richard Burnish, and he could just be cool and collab with Richard.
Well, why would
you, Rich?
Why would he complain about this show? The show's honoring the truckers. You know, we're fighting for freedom.
No, Richard,
why would he?
Richard, what's all this bonch talk about? I hear on your show.
What are you talking about?
You ever heard of shut you?
I'm just calling in to let you know we're doing some trucking and fucking down here in Canada.
You ever heard of quit you?
Listen here, Hoss. I'm going to go fuck Grant McDonald more there because it's the Hoss way. He's bent over at Big Boss Truck Plaza. God bless, Richard.
Come on, Richard. Can I see your butthole? Come on. Come on, Richard. Let me see that butt. Bend over. Come on, Richard. I'm 75 years old. My name's Ted Buck. I need to see some butthole. I've been trucking down I-95.
Listen.
All the way up on this side of the Mason-Dixon for the better part of 45 years.
You listen to me now. Turn that off. Listen to me. Do you know who Gus Ruck is? Do you know?
Quit you bitching, Richard.
Do you know the trucker named? Do you know what? You can't talk to me like that. Do you know who Gus Ruck is?
You listen to me. This is Ted Buck.
Gus Ruck is a Gus.
Shut your damn mouth, Richard.
Gus. Okay, we're back here, and we're on the line with Ray. Okay, now Ray he's part of the Freedom Convoy that's just pulling in to Canada, is from what I understand. It's a convoy who's going to Canada, and they're arriving in Canada. Ray, welcome to the program.
The Huts were a sentient species of large gastropods with short arms, wide carnivorous mouths, and huge eyes who controlled a large space empire in Hut space.
Right.
The species was said to originally hail from the planet Varl, but no planet by that name appeared on any Imperial star maps. Their adopted homeworld was Nalhada. Members of this species were often stereotyped as crime lords. In appearance, a Hut was an immense slug-like creature that had a thick body with a long muscular tail and small arms located on the upper body. The large body had a bulbous head at the top. Huts' appendages allowed them to manipulate their environment to a limited degree. The entire base of their body served as a creeping slow foot, enabling them to slither across their environment in a manner similar to that of a slug. Though some Huts grew so large that they became immobile, they had no skeleton, but instead had an internal mantle which supported and shaped their head. Young Huts intended to have uniform light tan skin and lacked greenish pigment pigmentation on their spine that went down to the tail as they aged. Their thinking was described not being the same as humans. In fact, it was claimed that they felt threatened on a subliminal level. This fear they experienced meant that many Hutts tended to be paranoid, a trait some attempted to exploit. Other typical traits among the Hutts were intelligence, selfishness, and manipulative behavior. The Hutts were famous for being powerful and ruthless beings that constantly sought to expand the boundaries of their dominion and their holding of their indoor tech. Are you done? That's very rude. That's very rude. Yeah, are you done? It's very rude. I'm trying to tell you. Because your reference to the Hutts is not pre-Disney. It is not pre-Disney.
What?
So when you reference the Hutts on this show in the future, it needs to be pre-Disney. So quiet.
Okay.
Bad, Richard.
Okay. Continue.
The question of morality or not affect the Hutt during their ventures. The majority of Hutts were vicious, megalomaniacs. Megalomaniacs who considered their kind to be above the morality that was perceived by lesser beings.
Better.
They held a talent of accumulation of power and its exertion of it on others, along with the manipulation of other beings. Hutts did not just try to justify their criminal actions, as doing so was a sign of hypocrisy. Furthermore, they were noted for holding a twisted sense of humor. Flattery was seen as one of the best policies when dealing with Hutts, as it was considered unwise.
Sucker Sneed here. We're tired of these Gucci loafers, city-slicking German car-driving yuppie scum in Ottawa trying to tell us hard-working business owners what to do. Sneed, Seed, and Feed, and formerly Chuck's fucking son are here to support you, Richard, and all you're doing. God bless your hard work.
Hello, Stewie. Welcome to the program. So what's going on? You think that these truckers are bad guys? You're trying to call them up and call up the program here and say that they're a bunch of bad guys and we should hate them?
I don't think so. I just want them to come back when they're done and clean up the mess that they've made.
Sounds kind of suspicious.
So many urine containers.
Sounds like somebody maybe put you up to that.
One of them said he was coming down from Norway House.
What?
And he threw his piss jug at me.
Did you say Norway? Did you say Norway House?
That's what he said. He did. That's what he said. I didn't get a good enough look at him, but he said something about Norway House.
Did you say Norway House?
And he poked holes in it. He poked holes in the urine container. He threw it at me.
He's not a trucker. He is not a trucker. That man is not a trucker. You want nothing to do with that man. He's a bad man. Okay?
What was he doing driving truck?
He doesn't drive truck. He does not drive truck. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him into your house.
What was he doing in the truck? He flew through here, and he made a mess.
Maybe he's hitching a ride. Listen, I know this man.
Maybe.
You want nothing to do with him. Okay? Have you heard about... I'm not going to get into it. Maybe off the air, but not here. You want nothing to do with that man. That man cannot be reasoned with. The next thing you know, you'll have like some sort of, maybe you'll work out a deal with him and he'll give you something and then you'll think it's yours and then he'll take it back. He'll just take it back. He'll be like, this is for you. And then he takes it back.
Can't have somebody like that here in Rolling Oaks Trailer Park. That's for sure.
So don't let him represent the truckers. That is not a trucker. He's a shoddy, rinky-dink man, and you want nothing to do with him. He's not a hero, not like these heroes here. Look at that. That's a female trucker there. You can tell by her weight. Okay. Hold the phone here. Let's go to our next one here. Leonidas says, fat shaming is funny. It is not funny, okay? There's nothing funny about it. I'm simply laughing at her ability to truck. I'm laughing at her trucking skills. Kind of funny. And it's kind of funny. So we have another trucker on the line. We have Jimmy, the trucker, on line.
Hello, Richard.
Jimmy, welcome to the program here. What am I looking at on screen here? Is this some sort of woman trucker, like this disgusting one that I'm looking at on the TV right now? Is this the women that's in your group?
She's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. What do you think?
She kind of looks like those piles of garbage that those African kids sit on for chairs.
The uncut kids, I know. I've seen them on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
All right. So what's up, Jimmy? Are you on the ground level? Are you in the convoy?
No. I deliver for a company called Adam and Eve. Have you heard of them?
Adam and Eve. No, I have not. What is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Christian company, I believe. I'm not sure.
All right. So you're a driver, a delivery driver?
Yes.
Okay.
Very, how do you say? I truck all day, you know.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you for what you're doing, man. This is
well, you're welcome.
We need this. We need this. Drivers don't get respect, man, anymore. No respect.
You know what? Even though you're not on this convoy, I can tell by your voice that your heart is broken, that you're not there with your brothers, and you want to be there with them.
No, I wish I could be there right now. I wish I could be there.
I can tell that. I can tell that about your voice. I knew that right away, that your heart is, you want to support them, especially for somebody who's not from this country, to adopt this country as their own. And he's willing to fight for them.
No, I'm from the South, man. I'm from the South.
Like you can tell that the man's from Pakistan, and he's adapted to our ways. He's become more like us, and now he wants to support these freedom truckers. That's so cool. He learned English, you know. He learned English.
I learned it through watching the show, man.
He had to go to the school after school to learn how to do the English words like that. You got to have respect for this man.
Oh, yes.
Jimmy.
I watch a lot of Scooby-Doo, you know.
Watch a lot of Scooby.
Jimmy Shaker.
Yeah. What do you think about Kimmy Gibbler? You think that she's got hog down there, or is she all just sliced ham? What do you think?
Sliced ham, man. Sliced ham. I
thought that too.
It with a 10-foot, you know.
Yeah, you really wouldn't. Well, okay. Is there anything that you'd like to say to your brothers and sisters? Or, well, not really. Your brothers?
I have a poem, if I can recite it.
Yeah, okay.
May I?
Sure. Is this a poem by Bob Piss?
No, Bob Saget, I think. What's his name?
Okay. Well, Bob Piss. It says here you want to do a poem by Bob Piss, but go ahead.
Okay, very short poem. Okay.
This one is called. Let me just introduce you here. This is Jimmy from Pakistan, and he's doing a poem by Bob Piss. Go ahead.
Okay. And the road becomes my bride. I have stripped of all but pride. So on her I do confide, and she keeps me satisfied, gives me all I need. And with dust and crowd I crave, only knowledge will I save. To the game you stay a slave, roamer, wanderer, nomad, vagabond. Call me what you want.
Will, come at you, Will.
Thank you.
That was a poem by Bob Piss. Thank you, Jimmy, for your support. Those truckers.
Good night.
If they weren't pumped up, Jimmy, they're pumped up now. Okay, you pumped them up. You pumped them up. Leonidas has been to Pakistan. Interesting. That's exciting. That was a poem by Bob Piss, read by Jimmy. All right. I'm looking at the time here, and it's now 1:45. My producer Chad's telling me that we got to take a commercial break, and maybe we'll come back for the final segment of the show. We'll take some more of your calls. So if you haven't called in yet, you want us to show your support to these heroes, now's the time, okay?